I am sure that you have seen the video of an autistic teenager being dragged screaming from her house after commenting that a female officer looked like her lesbian nana. In case you missed it, here is a clip of that distressing video.
Where's this? Does it go to right over there?
She's autistic. She don't like people touching her. Right. Well, she will have a meltdown.
What's your name?
The police officers who arrested the girl have been accused of a callous overreaction. The girl's mother has explained that her daughter was having panic attacks from being touched by them and that they continued to manhandle her. She has also denied that the comment was homophobic. But they're not the only force kicking up a scandal this week. The Lancashire Police Department has received criticism for a meme that they created on a social media post. Lancashire Police's account tweeted two pictures, the first holding of the criminal holding a large amount of cash and the second of his mugshot. The caption read, "How it started, how it's going," which is a popular meme format, usually illustrating a fall from grace. With a seemingly endless string of controversies and a record high of 95% of crimes going unsolved, I actually couldn't believe that when I saw the statistic, is it time to ask, are the police out of control? Let's put that question to former officer turned campaigner from the organisation We Are Fair Cop, Harry Miller. Thank you so much for joining us, Harry. So firstly, Harry, I want to first ask you, Harry, about that meme. When I first saw that, I couldn't really believe that they'd done it. I thought it was so inappropriate. What do you think was going through their minds?
I don't think anything is going through their minds. The social media accounts of police forces are being run by 7-year-olds. It's quite obvious. They get the law wrong. They use childish memes. They don't respond. If you challenge them, they either answer back sharply or they have a strop and run away and won't talk to you. The entire social media output of most of Britain's police forces needs shutting down and starting again. What the police need to do, if they're going to use social media, and of course they should use social media, is engage properly as adults with the public. They shouldn't be resorting to this lowest common denominator, absolute trash that we're seeing on a daily basis. We'd get rid of the children and get the adults back in the room.
Now, I know that you also have some very strong views on the arrest of this young autistic teenager. You mentioned before in previous interviews and online, you said that it's not possible to commit a public order offence in your own home. And now, of course, the police have released her without charge. What do you think the problem is here? Is this a problem of police training, that they don't understand the law, that they don't know how to behave professionally?
All of those things. But in Britain, ignorance as to law is no excuse. You can call this what we watched yesterday as police overreach. I don't think it is overreach at all. I think what we witnessed was a criminal act. I think what we witnessed was a kidnapping. And I will tell you why, Emma. There are 4 points to a kidnapping. First of all, it's the taking of one person by another. Secondly, it involves force. Thirdly, it has to be against the person's will. And fourthly, it has to be done without lawful excuse. Now, the simple fact is, what the police did this week fits that criteria. And it's no good the West Yorkshire Police saying lessons have been learned, etc. No, the general members of the public can't get away with that excuse. If you fulfil the criteria for a kidnap, you should be arrested and charged with kidnap. And that's what needs to happen with these officers. They need to be charged for a criminal offence.
So I've got a statement here from the police force. And so this isn't the latest statement. In the latest statement, they say that they've decided to take no further action against the girl, but that they do appreciate the, as they say, understandable sensitivities around incidents involving young people and neurodiversity. Now, in a previous statement, they did say, we are aware of a video circulating on social media, which, as is often the case, only provides a limited snapshot of the circumstances of this incident. We have received a complaint in relation to the incident, which is currently being assessed by West Yorkshire Professional Standards Directorate. Now, I think, Harry, that in order to clear up any confusion around the context of this, that the police force should release their body cam footage. What do you think?
I don't think we need to. Their statement said that the alleged homophobic comment was made within a domestic dwelling. There is no such offence There is no such public order offence, Section 4 or Section 5, within a domestic dwelling. It's as simple as that. We don't need to see any further context at all. And the proof of the pudding is in the eating, because, of course, they've dropped all charges. They've dropped all interest in the poor girl because there was no basis whatsoever for the arrest. It was an entirely unlawful arrest. But I would contend that it was a criminal activity. A criminal activity. This was not professional failure. This was criminal activity. And the reason for that is because our police constables, our police forces have been infiltrated by the likes of Stonewall, the likes of Mermaids, the likes of Pride. They've aligned themselves with a political movement. And their point is that providing they're on the right side of history, they don't give a damn if they're on the wrong side of the law. And it's time that they were held to account. And it's no good simply putting them through professional standards. People need to get in front of a judge, these coppers in front of a judge, and they need stripping of their constabularyship, and they need sacking, and they need putting in jail. It's as simple as that.